Hello.
Sir.
So, yeah, shall we start, Sai?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, very good morning to all the participants. Today we have with us Mr. Sai Satish as the guest speaker of this session. Before he starts his talk, let me take the privilege to introduce him. Sai Satish is a young entrepreneur, founder and CEO of Indian Servers. He is also the administrator of Andhra Hackers, which is the top hacking awareness forum in India. Also a cybercop trainer, author for best-selling book Hacking Secrets, a renowned ethical hacker and cybersecurity expert, and TEDx speaker. Thousands of college students and professionals benefited by his lectures, which are delivered at various IITs, central universities, IIMs, and 350 plus engineering colleges all over the India. Till now, he has delivered more than 3,000 talks on various trending technologies. He is also a special invitee for Jharkhand Entrepreneur Summit, Global Entrepreneurship Summit, along with corporates. He trained many central and state government employees. He worked as Microsoft student partner and corporate .NET trainer. He was interviewed by many national and regional news channels like AJTAK, GTV, TV9, NTV, Ennadu, Sakshi, etc. He was rewarded by Indian Administrative Service officers for penetration testing on government sites, which helped them to improve security and safety of transactions. His Facebook page has more than 285,000 worldwide followers. So with this small introduction, I hand over the session to Mr. Sai Satish.
Thank you very much, Sanjit, sir. Yeah, hi all participants. Welcome to the program. Myself, Sai Satish, CEO of Indian Servers. Very happy to associate and very happy to be part of this program. So now what we are going to see is hands-on ethical hacking session. Yeah, good morning all. So what kind of attacks are possible and how to hack? This is the topic name. Okay. First thing what we have to know is what kind of cyber assets and what kind of attacks are possible on what kind of cyber assets. Hacking is crime. There is no doubt about it. What is the difference between hacking and ethical hacking? Long back, I went to one university, Anna University at Chennai. There one event was happening. Many CSA, many people from Computer Society of India joined. One lawyer, he's also part of CSA. He asked me, murder is crime, rape is crime. So how can you say there is nothing called ethical murder, there is nothing called ethical rape? So how can you say hacking is not crime? If you just add the word hacking, ethical before word hacking, how it could be ethical hacking and which is not crime? Then I replied him like this. See, learning karate is not crime. After learning karate, if you misuse the tricks, it is crime. Same way, learning hacking is not crime, but if we misuse it, it is crime. So we have to understand the difference between misuse of a specific art. So learning hacking is not a crime, but if you misuse it, it is crime. If you don't apply on a right area, it is also crime. For example, if you do it without without taking permission of the concerned person, if you get into the database, if you get into some of their important data, if you steal the data, it is crime. If the owner of that particular cyber asset gave you permission, then you can do such type of activities. Without permission, we should not do it. So today we are going to see how to do hacking. Okay, are you ready? Give response in chat box. I want some active participation from all the participants. Till now, I have addressed around 400 unique engineering colleges. most of the NITs, most of the top engineering colleges of our country, and more than 3,000 talks. So I'm expecting some active response from you all. Okay. 1 second. Yep. So what kind of thing we are going to see? That means first we have to decide the target. Without a target, whom you want to hack. If you don't have such type of idea, you have to know the target, whether you want to hack a website or whether you want to hack an email or social media account. So you want to hack any network. Yeah, I'm just sharing my screen now. Yes, what's your target? Let's decide the target. Do you want to hack any website or network or any server or anyone's email or banking account? Because for different things we have to follow different strategies. Okay, it's not the same for all these things. For website we have to follow one kind of strategy. For network we have to follow one kind of strategy. For servers we have to follow another one. For email, net banking accounts, as well as for social media accounts, different strategies there. Now it's audience time. Select one of these. I'll tell you how to attack those things, because I am good in all these things. I'm author of a book called Hacking Secrets. Let me share that book to you. This is my book name, Hacking Secrets. It was #1 bestseller in Amazon in 2017 and 2018. So I'm good in all these things. So let me know what your target is. Then I'll tell you what are the techniques. Social media account. Different people are saying different words then. Okay, I think, do we have poll here? No, poll is not enabled for this Zoom, I think. Okay. Almost you're saying all. Email covered, network, server. You're asking almost everything. Select at least 3. I'll tell you the procedure, how to get into that. 3. Website. Okay, 1 is how to hack into website. Okay, 1. Next. Network. Okay. Email. Okay, done. Final. Okay, these 3 we are going to discuss. First thing, look, whatever we are going to discuss is 100% crime. You should not repeat it. Okay, if you repeat it, you're going to get free food, free bed for multiple years in Sri Krishna Janmasthal. The target of this program is not to make you as a cyber criminal. The topic title is hands-on ethical hacking. Okay, hands-on ethical hacking, but we are doing hacking. When it comes to ethical hacking, if you take permission, if you have the permission, if you don't misuse the data, then we call it as ethical hacking. We don't have any permission to do it, then it is hacking. Hacking is crime, no doubt about it. Got it? Okay, most of you from various engineering colleges, if you're administrator of your college website or your cyber assets, let me know your college name. We'll give a small trial on your college. You should own your cyber asset. VIT. Muralidhar, I can notice one roll number on your name. So obviously you're a student.
Yes, yes,
So
sir. We
student,
already had a lot of sessions. Not students, a scholar. This scholar.
faculty only.
Mixed both. Assistant come scholar.
But you have some roll number in your name.
Yeah. That was registered with that initially.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you should be owner of that VIT.
Th-
Then you can have the permission to do it.
then we can go with my website, sir.
Yeah, which website? What's your website name? Do you have a standard database and do you have standard data on your website?
Yes, sir. Let's give it a try.
Okay. So coming back to the websites, what kind of attacks can be performed? So we are going to see some of the attacks. First thing, if you want to figure out Three steps are main in hacking. Three steps. One is finding the vulnerability. Finding the vulnerability is the first step. Second step, finding the vulnerability is the first step. Second step is using exploit or the technique to exploit, either using an exploit or technique to exploit. Third step, use desired payload. Use desired payload. These are the three steps you have to follow when you want to hack any website. So how to find vulnerability? For server as well as for websites, same procedure we have to follow. How to find the vulnerability? You have two ways to find the vulnerabilities. One way is manual. The other one is using automated tools. What kind of automated tools? There are some vulnerability scanners do exist for web applications. Vulnerability scanners. With the help of those vulnerability scanners, you have to find the vulnerability. What is the word? Vulnerability. Without vulnerabilities, yeah. Vulnerability, sorry, spelling was mistake there. Yep. Without finding the vulnerabilities, it's not that much easy to find it. So first thing what you have to do, you have to find the vulnerability of the target website. Then you have to play with that particular website. Yes, Ashrat Kadgal, yes, Juice Shop is kind of web application vulnerability, web application which contains some vulnerabilities, okay? Okay, now coming back to the point, vulnerability, how to do it with automated vulnerability scanner. This is very, very important one, how to perform automated vulnerability scanner. So if you wish to perform automated vulnerability scanner, you can use some sort of tools like Nessus, NESSUS. This is one vulnerability scanner. Nessus or Akinetics. This is for web application vulnerability scanner. Akinetics specially for web applications. Okay. Third one, NetSparker. This is another vulnerability scanner. Our target is to get into some website, right? If you want to get into some website, the first target, what you have to do is you have to find the vulnerability of the website. Manual as well as automated scanning, you can try. Automated, I'm showing you how to do it. Let me open one vulnerability scanner called NetSparker. Hold on for a couple of minutes. We're going to see how to use this NetSparker. When you're scanning, you have three types of options are there. One method is called as black box testing. The other one is gray box testing. And the third one is white box testing. What do you mean by this testing? We are doing security auditing. Vulnerabilities we are going to identify. So what methods we have? Three methods we have. One is black box, white box, and gray box. What do you mean by this black box? Black box testing means if you don't have any idea about the target website, zero knowledge, then we call that as a black box testing. If you have complete idea and if you have almost source code also, then we call it as a white box testing. If you have semi idea, some knowledge but not complete knowledge, then we call that as a gray box testing. Okay. We don't have any right to test any kind of website. So if you owner of any website, then you can post your website name. We'll enter the website name here. Yes, we have one connect to compute.online. So Mr. Muralidhar
Yes, sir.
posted that particular website. Are you owner of this website, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you developed this one or you just use some template?
With the template, we got some data. We
Okay.
have done something.
Is it anything related to some survey kind of stuff?
So server.
Okay. Just what you have to do is just copy and paste the URL, target URL here. Target URL. Okay, let me come from scratch again. You can find a thing called new scan. Select the scanner, enter the target website name, and click on start scanning. Before you click on start scanning, if you have any default usernames and passwords, here you can enter. I told you we can have a few things like usernames and passwords. For example, if you open Facebook, homepage, you can log in without any username and password. Homepage you can see. But if you go to facebook.com/messages, that page will ask to log in. It's mandatory to have credentials to get it. For example, all pages will not allow you to just open. Got it? You must have some credentials or some sessions to see some pages. Only if you log into those website, that particular website, then only you can see all the pages. Otherwise, it won't allow you to do it, right? So if you have such type of pages, you can use form, enter the username and password, so that the pages which ask you sessions, those also will be scanned with this vulnerability scanners. Okay, just enter form, enter this, click on start scanning. Based upon your target website data, your bandwidth, your internet connectivity, and target bandwidth, target computer's bandwidth. Server also will have some bandwidth, right? Based upon that activity, it is going to scan and it's going to give us the report, the total number of vulnerabilities. What kind of vulnerabilities will be there for a website? What kind of vulnerabilities? In websites, you can figure out different kind of vulnerabilities like data tampering attack, data tampering, cross-site scripting, SQL injection, LDAP injection, directory traversal attacks, local file inclusion, remote file inclusion. Like this, plenty of attacks are there, plenty of tools are there, plenty of vulnerabilities are there. Okay, plenty of vulnerabilities are there. We have to figure out all such type of vulnerabilities. This software will take care of most of the part, no issues. We have to wait for many hours together. After that, it's going to give us the complete scan report of this website. 22 requests per second it is sending. It takes a lot of time, okay? After that, it's going to generate some report. This is called as automated upload room, okay? Do you have any upload room.php, sir, in your mobile, in your web page, in your website? Sir, Murali, sir.
Yes, sir. We have done a mobile application. So just
Okay.
for the API call, we have just used this one, sir.
Upload room.php. Okay. It seems some issue is there in that particular web page.
Yeah. We are trying to figure it out, and we are trying to implement that. It is connecting. Yeah, it is connecting fine, and it is it is going to store the data in the database, and all this working fine. And still, we are working on it, sir.
Okay. So are you allowing any only content or just file, any uploading any file through this page?
No content, no file.
Okay. I think in this, for this page, there is no captcha. Then we can do some brute force attacks too. Let's do
Yeah.
one thing. Let's do one thing. We'll see how to do brute force attack also today. So I want, is it okay to show your database, sir? Can you
Yeah, no
share your
problem.
screen now?
You,
We'll have some live attacks on your website.
yes, sir. But you can do it only on users table.
Yeah, no issues, no issues.
Only users table, sir, please.
Yeah, no issues. Just share your screen.
Yeah. Sir, I'm connecting on mobile.
Okay, come from your laptop, sir. come from your laptop and share your screen, we'll start some dummy attacks on your website. Okay. Yes. See here, it takes a lot of time. After that, almost 50% complete in the second stage, and it have to complete the third stage also. Then we are going to see some live attacks. Do you love PPTs or do you love live attacks? Audience, please give response. What do you like? Live attacks or just dummy?
Live attack.
Live
attack, sir.
Okay, done. Let's see on his website now. Yeah. So meanwhile, let me show you some more. Let me tell you some more content to you. Today we are going to see one brute force attack on his website. One brute force attack. Brute force attacks, and we are going to see 1 billion lofts attack. 1 billion lofts attack we are going to see, and we are going to see if he have any admin panel to his website. We'll try some SQL injections also. First time I'm seeing his website. Let's try. Sir, actually we charge around 2 lakh rupees. Murli sir.
Sir.
For pen testing, we'll charge 5 lakh rupees, sir. You're getting for free of cost from us today. You have to,
okay.
We have to charge you. So not 2 lakh, at least send 50,000, sir, for doing penetration testing on your website. Okay.
Okay, sir. We'll meet in Vijayawada.
I'm from Vijayawada only.
And that's why I'm asking. I'm telling you. I know you, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you ready from your laptop, sir? Waiting for your laptop.
Sir, one second, sir. I'm connecting, sir. So sorry for the delay. 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay. Before we go ahead, let me list some of the attacks related to wireless networks. Sorry, not wireless networks. So we're not going to discuss about network attacks because you have not asked for network. Oh, you asked network also. Okay, fine. So
Sir,
we are
according
still in
to
the website. Yes, sir. Sir, ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll stop sharing my screen. Yeah, share your screen, sir.
Host disabled participant screen
Yeah,
sharing.
now you can share. Now you can share. Check.
Yes, sir.
Okay, open your website and shows the tables.
You want me to open the table?
Yeah, database. Shows the database. So once we submit here, some data will be stored in your database, right? On the home page itself. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, shows the database now. Guys, get ready. We are going to dump hundreds of records in his database now.
Sir, 100, sir. Don't.
No, 100.
Yes.
Okay, 1,000.
Make it Make it for 510 because I have to get it out of it, right?
Okay, sir, we'll wipe out whole database. Is it fine?
No, 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 no.
You want attacks, right?
Sir.
You want attacks, right? Live attacks, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
No, we'll take audience poll. Based upon audience response, we'll decide what to do. Not less than 1,000. Okay, you have around in rooms, you have around 3,681 records. Yes, 3,720. Refresh it.
Sir.
No need of user details, just rooms. There is one table called rooms, not room booking. Rooms, yes. You have somebody already started DOS
Yeah,
attack.
yeah. We
Not DOS attack. Somebody already started.
Yes, sir,
Okay.
it is.
Do one thing. Just scroll up. Sort based upon SN. Sort based upon SN. Serial number. Is that right? Second column. First column. First column. Just click on it.
This one, first one.
There is a column. SN column is there, right? SN capacity name.
Yeah.
Click on that. Yes,
Okay.
click on that. Sort based upon that. Okay, you're getting more number of records, 3,947. Somebody already started attack. Okay, who has started, man?
Sir?
Your response, somebody has started. Let's ask audience who started. Okay, feel free to give response. Wouldn't be, yes, it's not ethical. You got to take his permission. Yes, how many of you want to know how to, sir, do one thing, just show the results of this. Just browse, scroll down, select all the results. Select all the results. Click on number of rows, select show all.
500 it is.
And limited, okay, fine. Yes, select it. Yes, scroll down. See this. See, from 36th record onwards, a brute force is going on.
Okay.
AICTE.
SARAY.
Yeah, some brute force attack.
Exactly. Click.
Yeah. Do you want to know how to protect from this kind of attack?
Yes, sir.
CAPTCHA. If you have enabled CAPTCHA in your login form, they
Sir.
cannot do it.
Okay.
Bunch of results. If they continue this activity for 3-4 hours,
Sir.
otherwise, if your database
Will crash.
is for 10 lakh records, it is gone.
Okay.
Okay. How many of you want to know how to do this attack? Please give response. Yes, I'm going to start now. Sir, just do one thing. Just shows the total number of queries. It's 3,995. Okay. What I'm going to do is, yes, please stop sharing your screen.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, observe now. This is our target, okay? Room registration was successful. Now just come back. This is our registration form. What I'm doing is I'm going to use a tool called Bub Suite. Now the attack, one hacking part, what we are going to do is a kind of 1 billion lofts attack we are going to see. 1 billion lofts attack. How to do this? We have a tool called Bub Suite. Bub Suite. With the help of this tool, we are going to send billions of, okay, no need of billions, at least 1,000. Sir, is it 1,000 is fine, Murli sir?
Sir,
Do one thing, you can delete all the records just with single statement. Delete from, you have unique
okay.
ID, right?
Yeah.
More than that unique ID, what are the records are, they will be deleted. No issues with single.
Okay, sir, no problem. Otherwise, I'll drop the database and I'll do it again. No issue.
No, database should not be dropped. If you
Okay.
drop the database, other tables also will go off. Only in
Okay.
that table, do
Okay.
one thing, always record IP address.
Okay,
From
sir.
where you're getting, from wherever you're getting the data, just record it.
Okay.
For the source of IP address.
Okay.
How you know me, sir?
I worked at Geetam University.
Okay.
You were there for one presentation, and moreover, in GITE last year, 2020, GITE College, you
Yeah.
gave us a presentation, and that at that time we had a long discussion about this penetration.
Okay, I'm Gajini.
At that time, I was from VAT only.
Okay.
So
I'm Gajini,
and
sir.
that too, I'm a big follower of you. I have been following in your LinkedIn and all these things.
Okay, nice.
Yes, sir.
Yes. All the participants, the software what I'm here using is a tool called Bub Suite. Bub Suite, almost every web application pen tester will invest 70% of her time or his time on this tool. Very important tool, Bub Suite or Bub Suite, for tampering the data, for performing brute force attacks. Plenty of attacks you can do with the help of this tool, Bub Suite or Bub Suite. So what I'm doing is, here intruder is there, repeater is there. We'll discuss some of these points. Yes. Now what I'll do, I'll just create one proxy so that all my requests will go through with this proxy. Proxy will be my Bub Suite. Hold on for a couple of seconds. Yes, proxy enable. Now I'm initializing some dummy request. All 10, all 20, and let me intercept is on. See, intercept is on. Just see it as a magic show. We'll discuss in depth of the subject. Hold on. First, initially see as a magic show. Click on submit. It is asking, boss, shall I submit this data or not? To a page called uploadroom.php. And this is the data. Remember, this page don't have any kind of captcha. Now what I'll do is I will just send this action to intruder. What is it? Intruder. Click on intruder, come here, come to positions. You can clear all these positions, clear all the positions. Now I want to modify only this room capacity. Let me take some room. I'm just altering some parameters. See, it is a magic show. I'll tell you the logic behind it. I'm just adding value to this room capacity. Payloads. Let me go with numbers from 1 to 2000 numbers. So we're going to create 2000 records now. Come to option 50 records per second. It's going to send number of threads. Start attack. That's it. Hold on for a few minutes. Room registered successfully. Room registered successfully. You can notice within 5 seconds, hundreds of records will be added to his. See here, see the speed of my data. I can add 500 threads also. I just added 50 threads, right? See here, I just added 50 threads. I can make it 500 threads also. 999 threads also I can use. Yeah, just in 15 seconds, we are adding 2000 records to his database. 2000 records. Yes, let me stop sharing my screen. Sir, now open your screen.
Yes, sir. I'm monitoring that.
Yes, share your
It is-
screen now. Yes, refresh. Now just type select count of star in SQL. Click on SQL.
Actually, it is slowly loading. 1 second. Yeah.
Yes, here you can notice 5,942. Yes, Atharva, I'm using Windows here. It depends upon my target. When BubSuite is working with Windows, I have to go with other operating system. When those tools are not working with Windows, then I'll choose other operating systems also. I have multiple operating systems with me. Got it, Atharva? Yep. So count of star, how much? Count of star from that particular table name.
1 second. 1 second. Room, sir.
No, that particular rooms, I think, yeah. Rooms or room booking, I don't know. You're the programmer, right? You have to tell us
Yeah. Understood.
which tool, which table you have used. Now again, audience poll. Now tell me a number, let's add. Sir,
5980.
okay, audience one poll, 5,000. Done. So
980.
what? Now see it as a logic show. Now audience, see it as a logic show. Let me stop his screen. Yes, let me share my screen now. See, now see it as a logic show. First thing, we have to capture the request. For that, we have to capture the request here. Okay. For that, I'm using a tool called BubSuite. Open your BubSuite, come to dashboard, see whether it's working or not. Then come to your browser, enable proxy. How to enable proxy? Just open your proxy settings, enter whatever you got, whatever your BubSuite says. Your BubSuite generally says, see here, in proxy, you can find the options 127.0.0.1, 8080 is a port number 8080. Enable this proxy so that all the requests and responses will go and come through this BubSuite. Enable this proxy. Okay. After this, now initiate a request. Initiate one request. Your BubSuite will hold that request. It will ask you, boss, what shall I do with this request? Okay. This BubSuite will ask you like this. Then click on action. Send to intruder. Send it to intruder. Now come to intruder. Positions. You can modify all these positions. Now I don't want to modify all these. Let me clear this. I'm going to modify only one parameter. Select that parameter. Click on add symbol. Just come to payloads. If you want to add date or email or brute force characters, anything you can use. I just want to add numbers. Adding numbers from 5,000 to 10,000 and increment step by 1. Total around 5,000 records I'm going to add. Options 50 threads per second I want to use, and clicking on start. Attack started. So it will add 5,000 records in next 1.5 to 2 minutes. So if you want to secure your website from these kind of attacks, what you have to do? we have to use CAPTCHA, CAPTCHA. CAPTCHA is mandatory. Okay, how many of you like this attack? Yes, Atharva, actually validation is it client side or server side, it doesn't matter. We'll send the same regex whatever it validates. Here our target is to send bunch of emails,
No, sir.
bunch of records, so not an issue.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but my doubt was we are sending, he takes an input from the user about a URL, right? So could we put in a malicious URL, say get a callback to our laptop or something, our machine from that URL? Would that be a valid exploit?
That
What
also
could be the potential
anything.
of that?
If there is no proper validation of CAPTCHA, that will be added to the add-on directly. That will be added to that particular database.
Yes, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Yep. So let's see his laptop now. Sir, show your laptop now.
Yes, sir.
5,000 records is in way actually. Just come here, show us total number of show us total number of count of star from rows from rooms.
050.
8050. Fantastic, sir. You're getting many clients here.
Yes, yes, sir.
Many of
I have to
clients.
claim.
And that's the point. If you have enabled SMS facility to these numbers, per SMS right now they're charging around 14 paisa today.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So 5,000 into 14 paisa, how much?
Be around.
5,000 into 14 paisa.
Sir.
Should be quick, sir.
Sir?
You should be quick in answering. So audience, tell me 5,000 into 14 paisa, how much? 700. Okay. So that will be wasted per in every
Sir.
for every 2 minutes, I'll waste that much money. So you should be very careful about your login forms.
Sir.
Let's try with the second attack. Shall we see the second attack now?
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. So here he didn't have any login. So what will happen if suppose there is only authenticated user allowed to use?
Then also we'll have cookie, no problem. Do you have such type of website? I'll show on your website only.
No, I don't have one.
Okay.
No, I was just curious because there's nothing like validation happening there. It is just accepting data. In case some unique data it is demanding, then it should become complex. So that is
we
what
are
I
giving
was
unique
thinking.
data only. Actually, we are giving unique data only. You have seen one parameter, right? Every time that parameter can be changed, not an issue. So 100% data will be unique, not at all an issue. Point number 2 is if they're asking some user to log in, then what I'll do? I will add cookie, no issues. I will add the respective cookie of that particular user. Then I'll do brute force attack. I'll do this 1 billion lofts attack. So that also not an issue.
So cookie information is with the client, right? We'll not have the cookie information of all the clients.
If you have any users, if you have any user account, then you can do it. With some other user, you cannot do. With some other user,
got it. Got it.
Have login, do it. Same activity. Got it? Sir, now delete your data.
Sir.
Just go to rooms. I'll tell you how to delete it. Shall I tell you in funny way or shall I tell you in serious way, sir? How to delete?
You're always.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you.
In funny way, shall I tell?
Okay,
drop all tables.
That's what I was thinking initially, but with your comment, I was just having a confidence.
Okay. Delete from rooms where this SN greater than you have some 37 or 30.
Yeah, 3850. 3850.
3850 real users, real records. No, the 3840 is also some other records. Okay.
Some other
Only
records.
38 or 40 you have real records. 38 or 40.
Okay, got it.
Greater than 40, just delete.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
sir. Okay, I'll do it later.
Okay, done. So
Okay,
you can
thank
stop sharing your screen. We'll go to the next attack.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir, I want to
So-
show some more on your website. What more pages you have?
Actually, sir, we have done mobile applications, sir. From that, we have all the access and all. That is not in my hand. It's already in some
I
other's
think
hand.
the mobile is a responsive website. So we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see same URLs in web pages also. We'll see some
Yes,
more
yes.
attacks on your website.
Yeah, you can do it, but on this PHP page only.
Yeah, no issues. Just come here.
Yeah.
What's the page? What more pages do you have? What more pages you have in? Yes, yeah. What more pages you have?
I have this only one page because we also made it this for sir, cross verification and all these things.
Don't you have any login?
And login page we don't have. We actually directly set the user credentials, sir. With that credential, we'll just simply log in. 1 second, sir.
We're good in mobile also. We'll test mobile also.
No. So actually, we have already given this predefined. So we are working on it.
You are not encrypting, sir. You are not encrypting.
Yeah. Just we have just started for testing only, sir.
At least with some salt and with some hashes here too.
Yeah.
Hash it before, salt it and then hash it.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, it's really dangerous. Show some
Yes.
pages there. Some PHP pages will penetrate those web pages.
But that is actually not deployed here. We have kept it for later purpose. Let me show you.
You can send 2 lakh later, sir. No problem. 2 lakh later.
Let us stop this here. Okay.
Okay, viewing, at least viewing data. For viewing data, do we have any data?
Yeah, no issue for that. As far as database concerned, no, I don't have any other restriction at all. But page is concerned, okay, let me think about it, sir. That's
Okay,
it.
forget about that page, sir. Where do you see your data? Only in database, or do you have any specific page to view the data?
No. This
Add
one.
some SQL injections.
And this one only.
In
Okay, because
only
I am
PHP
taking that part from the database side for this application.
Okay, as of now, there is no proper user interface to check the database, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Then we have to start on some other website.
Yes, that is better.
We'll come back.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Yes,
Shall I stop share?
yes, I just stopped.
Yes.
Sir, it's still going on. The record still, my website, my software is still inserting some data. Let me stop.
Let us stop this.
Yes. Stop.
Okay, sir.
Now we'll go to the second attack now. The second attack is SQL injection or SQL injection. What is SQL injection? This is another kind of attack. See, if you want to hack into website, first thing we have to find different kind of vulnerabilities. If you don't know how to find vulnerabilities, you can use some automated scanners. Otherwise, you can find some manual ways also. SQL injection. What is SQL injection? Injecting our SQL statements in parameter value and fetching data is called SQL injection. Injecting our SQL statements in parameter value and fetching data is called SQL injection. We have to inject some SQL statements in parameter value. See here, this is one parameter called status, and it is saying success. So a room was successfully registered. After registering, what we have to do? Sir, how can I check whether I have registered or not?
Here in the database.
Only database. No, for audience, how can they check?
Yes, sir. That provision we don't have here right now.
Okay.
We better shift it to another website otherwise. Sir, shall we go on with the WordPress?
WordPress, yeah, WP scanners are available, but your WordPress should be vulnerable.
Yeah. If you want to do that on, I'll go with WordPress then.
Yeah, let's try with other user. Any other users who have your own web applications, please give response. It should be your own, not your college, not your organization. your own. You should be the owner of that website. Then only we can test. Any more?
Actually, I have a website. This is Vangesh Matte.
Okay, sir. Tell me.
I have a website, but it's not fully functional. So can we do
Okay.
that?
Do you have any? Yeah. If do they have any database?
No, no
Yeah,
database is there. Actually, it's just
static
now created.
websites? No, sir. We need some dynamic websites.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Welcome. Yes, let's go with other website. Other website.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Sorry, I have a doubt regarding. I have one login form. It only accepting record to select something and compare with it, not to insert. On that time, how they can?
No, then it won't be inserted in database.
Sorry.
If it is just comparison.
Okay.
If it is not, that page is not interacting with the database, we cannot insert anything.
But it will interact by only selecting.
Yeah, then you cannot insert.
Okay. Okay.
At that time, then you can create one issue called DOS attack.
Okay.
When it is fetching some data from database,
Okay.
it should open the connection con.open. Okay.
Yes.
Con.open is mandatory to fetch some data from the database.
Yes.
At the time, what we can do is every database has some limitations, either per minute, either 400 connections or 500 connections. There will be some limit.
Okay.
If you can consume 400 connections in a minute, it cannot serve to the new client. At the time, you can use a specific attack called DOS attack. You can try. Then it comes under DOS attack, denial of service attack.
Okay.
Only selection you have.
Yes.
Got it? Only selection you have. But you will not insert insert anything.
Okay.
Only
By
shows you
using
can
this,
stop.
we can down the server, right?
Yeah, we can down the website. The website will not respond.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Moving to the next one, SQL injection. SQL injection. What is SQL injection? I already told you the definition of the SQL injection. So yes, Atharva, this Juice Shop itself is a vulnerable website. Okay. Website itself is a vulnerable website. That's the purpose of testing. Many of our guys are doing it already. Yeah. To learn the pen testing, we'll use that Juice Shop or damn vulnerable web application. Such type of websites. Purpose is to do penetration testing. Yep. Coming back to the SQL injection part, let me show you one more attack. I'm just thinking what website shall I show? Okay, I'll show on some random website. Hold on. Not UPR. Many university websites are vulnerable. Many engineering college websites are also vulnerable. So we are not going to explore all those things. Which website shall I show you? Yes, Pakistani websites we can show. That's not an issue. Pakistani websites. Okay, just give me a minute. I'll just search my database. I have a couple of websites to demonstrate. Just give me a minute. I'll show you. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can ask me. I'm just checking my database. Of course, I have hundreds of government websites also, but we're not going to discuss here.
Sir, Satish sir?
Yes, sir.
This is Murli.
Yes,
apart from this application scenario, as far as this research orientation concerned, sir, how do we analyze all possible attacks that are being done on a particular application or a network? like we already had some assumptions, like these are the possible attacks. For that we have some threat models and all those and all for theoretically and mathematically we can prove, but how it can be related to the real time, and how can we identify all the attacks are possible on my application.
Yeah, if you want to find all the logs, just check for list of vulnerabilities here. In OAuth,
Yes,
you
sir.
can find a list of websites
Sir.
for a list of vulnerabilities of web applications. In that, just go to web application firewall. They have some logs.
Okay.
Web application firewall. Purpose is to find such type of things only. Okay. So just this open source firewall is there. Web application, OAuth WAF, web application.
Yes. I know this. Top 10 vulnerabilities for every year it is coming up.
Yeah, just study them, how it works.
Okay.
Based upon that, you check your website also, okay? Your application also.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Just give me 30 seconds more. I'll show you on one live website. The SQL injection.
Hi, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Sir, we use proxy server of college. So while sending the request through burp suite, whether our proxy server of college will transfer the request or that is from
First, in your computer, you have to set burp suite as a proxy. In burp suite, you have to set college proxy.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Then it goes.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Yep. Just give me 15 seconds more. Yes. I'm taking one website called Ubrain TV. Ubrain TV. If you want to perform any SQL injection attack, you can use manually some SQL commands you can use, and you can fetch the data. Otherwise, you can also use some sort of tools like SQL map. SQL map. For Linux operating system, you can use SQL map. Then you can fetch the data. For Windows operating system, we can use a tool called Havij, Havij. Just install Python. You can play with SQL map also here. Let me disable my antivirus. Yes. Let me install a tool called Havij, Havij. First thing you have to figure out the pages which are having parameter in its URL, which means something equal to something should be there in its URL. Something equal to something should be there. To figure out that page, you can use Google Dark. This is a page what I'm targeting right now. This is a website I'm targeting. You can use Google site colon that website name will show you all the results from that particular website. Now you have to figure out the pages which contain something in its URL. To do that one, I'm using one more dark in URL colon ID. Yes, we got some pages which are having something in its parameter. It is taking ID as a parameter and value is 6. Copy this, open our tool called Havij, Havij, paste here, hit analyze, wait for a few seconds, going to show us the database name. If it is vulnerable, yes, it is vulnerable and it's going to show us the database name. Yes, we got the database name. Ubrain TV is the database name. After finding database name, come to table, click on get tables. All the tables of the database will be displayed. Yes, these are the tables of the database. Now select the table, click on get data. It's going to show us all the columns of that particular table. Now select the columns, click on get data. It's going to show us the data of that particular column if it has any column. No, it's almost 0 records in this table. Let's try with another table. Select the table, click on get columns. Now select the columns, click on get data. Yes, this is a column data. The table data is this one. Live website. Got it? SQL injection, example of SQL injection. This is another attack. Okay, how many of you want to see the third attack? Give response in the chat box. How many of you want to see the third attack on web applications? Yes, third attack is which one do you want me to show? Brute force attack on some login panel, but you should have some portal which asks you some username and password. Then I can show you brute force attack. Which should not have any captcha. Ransomware is not in our list as of now. In ransomware malware analysis topic, we can discuss about ransomwares. But today we have to dedicate for these three topics. The two, ransomware comes under, it's a kind of malware. So we'll not discuss malwares in today's session. Yes, further purpose is that one to check different kind of parameters, possible strings, what you can pass to that particular software. And you can also check overflow attacks also with the fuzzers. Kernel I have to check. Facebook attack is not known yet. They will come up with some idea because we should not guess what kind of attack it is. Some of these attacks already discussed, Pandey. Some of these attacks. Okay, we'll see one more attack because we have very less time. We'll go with network. Few attacks of network, few attacks of email we'll discuss. Network, what kind of attacks are possible on network? Okay, what kind of attacks are possible on networks? In networks, they can perform an attack called man-in-the-middle attack. On networks, man-in-the-middle attack is possible. We are not in the same network today. I have to use some multiple VMwares to show this particular tool, this particular attack, which is not possible right now. But I'll tell you how to do this particular attack. Please make a note of that. And if you wish to try in any network, you can try. If we are in some, for example, a few minutes back, he said he met me at Geetham. At Geetham, we are in same network. At the time, what we used to do is we used to start some man-in-the-middle attack in Geetham University network. One person will open a website. He will enter a password. I will show his password in my laptop. Such type of things also happened when I was taking sessions in live environment. But today we are in virtual environment. So man-in-the-middle attack with VMware, it's possible to show, but I don't want to show like that. Because man-in-the-middle network attacks, it's better to show on the live networks instead of VMware kind of virtual environment. Okay, let me tell you how to perform this man-in-the-middle attack. What is man-in-the-middle attack? First thing we have to understand. If there are three computers, A, B, C. A and C want to communicate each other. A will talk to C. C will talk to A, where B want to listen the data. Then what B will do? B will come to A and he says, I'm C. B will come to C, he says, I'm A. Okay. So what happens? Sir, is it boring or what, sir? Govinda sir? Why attendance link now?
It's good, sir.
No, if it is boring, I'll wind up then.
Sir, it is interesting. It's not boring. Please
Okay,
continue.
sir. Yeah, B will come to A and he says, C, I'm Z. Then whatever the packets, there is a kind of spoofing attack will be there. See how computer will identify each other. There is some unique numbers will be there. There are IP, MAC. IP and MAC. So what happens? this B will spoof itself as C to A by spoofing MAC as well as IP address. Then it becomes all the activity, whatever C will send to A as well as A will send to C, that will be shared through B. That will be shared through B. Then B will get the data. It comes under man in the middle attack. So how to perform this attack? What tools are available? ATAL is one kind of tool is available in Linux. You can try this ATAL. Second one is Cane Enable. Cane Enable for Windows operating system. That is also one of the fantastic tools, Cane Enable. So you can try one of these tools to perform man in the middle attack. And some more attacks what we can perform on networks. You can start sniffing the activity of your network. Sniffing. Sniffing means, yeah, see here, this is done. Previously, we have created one particular attack target. We have already targeted this. So we got the reporting also. Just click on reporting. Few minutes back, we started this attack, right? Do you remember this? Hey, we have one backup file also. No, not there. So just we have started this scanning, right? Just come to reporting. You can generate all these reports. Few reports are very, very important. When you're dealing with any medical records, HIPAA compliance is very, very important. HIPAA compliance, that means patient data should be anonymous. Even if some hacker hacks into your database, he should not get the clear-cut information about the patient. He should not get the clear-cut information about the patient. So you have to follow some compliance. Few minutes back, we have seen one database of Himakar, right? Sir, what's your name, Himakar, or you have shared your screen, right? Muralidhar, right? We have seen the database of Muralidhar, sir. What happened? The issue is he's not encrypting the password. Sorry, not hashing the passwords. He's not hashing the password. That is a compliance issue. If some hacker hacked into his database, all his passwords will be exposed. That is an issue. Such type of compliance will be there. When you're storing any confidential information, you must follow some compliance. And if you're storing any payment gateway, if you're storing any financial information, your website must follow PCI compliance. PCI compliance report. Just click here. It will tell you what kind of compliance you have, what kind of security issues you have, whether you have any firewalls or not. All that reporting is very, very important. Just check with all these options, reporting. Got it? It's very, very important. Next point. Coming back to network attacks. The second attack somebody can perform is sniffing attack on networks. First one is man in the middle attack. Second one is sir, Gobinathan sir, what's the issue? Govinda sir.
Participants, we will share the attendance link. Please don't give the message. We will share later. Sir, please continue, sir.
Okay, sir. Otherwise, let him leave, sir. Share him attendance link later on, sir.
Yeah. I will share, sir. Please continue, sir.
Yeah. Let him leave, sir. No problem. You can share to him separately. Yes, sir. See here, the second topic what we can see is sniffing. Sniffing is one of the most important things. If the data is not encrypted, it's going to create a lot of nuisance to you. Okay. In sniffing, whatever the persons are interacting, for example, I'm speaking with you, right? This particular talk will go in a form of packets. Whether you chart your information, whether you chat, whether you speak, whether you're watching some YouTube videos, everything will go in a form of packet. These packets can be in encrypted format or in plain text. If it is in plain text, somebody can hijack it, they can see it lively. So let me show you how to do these things. Wireshark. There's a tool called Wireshark. It is considered as #1 tool This is considered as number one tool. Number one means number one. How many of you want to know the remaining top tools in network security? Wireshark is number one. Okay. How many of you would like to know the remaining tools? Yes. sectools.org is the next website. sectools.org. sectools.org. Remember this website name. Here you can find the top 125 networking tools, network security tools. Among this, the first one is Wireshark. The first one is Wireshark. Okay. Come here. Click on Wi-Fi. See here, it's going to show us all the adapters of it. Just select here. Now all the packets, whatever traveling through my Ethernet card, will be displayed here. Almost all packets. But we cannot analyze the packet because those packets are encrypted or encrypted. If it is HTTP, we can see them in plain text. If it is HTTPS, you cannot see. Are you able to see the screen? Vijay madam, see here. Let me stop and reshare it for you. Yes, Vijay madam, can you see it now?
Your screen is visible, sir.
Okay, perfect. So sniffing is the second kind of attack in this networks. The third attack, there are plenty of attacks are available.
Excuse me. As you told that we cannot see the raw packets, right?
No, we can see, but we cannot analyze.
Yeah, yeah, we can see, but we cannot analyze, right? Then
yes,
what is that use of, or do you make any further attacks on that to analyze, or it is impossible?
Data is almost impossible, but what we can analyze is to whom with he is communicating. We can discuss with whom he is communicating, but we cannot understand what he is communicating.
Okay.
If data is encrypted like this, we can see in that way only. With he's talking with that particular person, but we don't know what he's talking.
Yes. So it is all those cryptographic encryptions only, right? Like people are making attack on RSA and all.
Yes, so RSA only they use.
The same attacks can be made on this also, right? Or what?
RSA it's not that much easy, sir. You cannot decrypt.
Yeah, it's not easy, but people are means putting efforts to break that, right?
It takes millions of years, millions of years.
Yeah, I agree.
Millions of years. So it's theoretically they may say within 200 and 300 million years we can do it. Theoretically it's possible, but who is going to live those many years?
Okay, so thank you.
See, RSA, this much bits were there and using to encrypt the data. See, we just open a website, right? This website, come here, certificate, details. See here, this SSL is using this much 2048 bits to encrypt the data, and this is a public key.
Yes.
So it takes millions of years to decrypt it. So not
we are secure.
Yes. If you use, for example, if your log symbol is like this, and what are the conversations you do?
Yes.
In your network, no attacks can happen, but attack may happen at client side. See, any attack can be categorized into three categories. One is at client side attack. Second one is server side attack. Third one is network side attack. If this log symbol is perfectly all right, then network side attacks are no issues with the network side attack. But there is a possibility at client side or at server side.
How at server side, sir? At network side, I understand. At client side, I understand that there may be attack, but
server also will have, server also will have some vulnerabilities. Server also will have
while decoding.
No, not decoding. Actually, server can be exploitable. We can hack into database, and we can hack into the server. We can get access of the server also. If server is in our control, we can see direct data lively.
Agree.
So if it is encrypted through SSL like this, only at network side you'll be protected. Only at network side. Yeah, you cannot see a private key like this. You have to go to the server. Then you have to see. Let me show my own private keys of my server. Yeah, this is one kind of private keys for of my server, but I'm not going to open and I'm not going to share these keys. Here you can notice of my servers. But those private keys will be there in the server only. You cannot see. Only public keys you can see from this certificate.
Okay.
Yes. Coming back to what more attacks are possible on the networks. Till now, I told you 2 attacks. One is, what's the first one? Where is this? What's the first attack I told you in networks? Man in the middle attack. Perfect. Second attack. What is the second one? Sniffing. Third one, DOS attacks. Third one you can try on networks is DOS attack. This is also important one. You can try this DOS attack on servers also. For this, there are some tools like hping3. hping3. It will release plenty of packets in your network or on your target server. Crores and crores of packets. Spoofing also will discuss, sir. Spoofing also will discuss. hping3 is one kind of tool where you can release plenty of packets. Second, low orbit ion cannon. Low orbit ion cannon is another tool where high orbit ion cannon is also there. You can try that also. Low orbit ion cannon. So this is another kind of tool you can try on networks. As well as on server also you can try. Direct server also. Okay. So this is DOS is one kind of attack. Flooding you can try. Flooding also. And now coming to spoofing. How to do spoofing? There are things called packet crafters. Packet crafter. With the help of packet crafters, somebody can create a packet with fake source. For example, there is one particular tool called AIREPLAY-ng. This tool can be used to release some deauth packets. The kind of packet crafter. This particular tool, what it will do, it will release some deauth packets without knowing any Wi-Fi network username and password. You can perform DOS attack using this AIREPLAY tool. Very, very dangerous tool. AIREPLAY. AIREPLAY. What is the purpose of this tool? It will release deauth packets. For example, if you want to disconnect anyone's internet or if you want to stop anyone's Wi-Fi, if you use this tool, you can block it. Do you want to see this one? Exactly 4 steps will be there. Exactly 4 steps will be there. With that, shall I show you this AIREPLAY? So I'll show you this particular tool. It's around 4 steps we have to follow. But you need a special Wi-Fi dongle. All Wi-Fi dongles will not support this. All Wi-Fi dongles will not support this. Okay. 4 commands. Let me show you how to perform this. Yes, let me write the first one. First step. First step is I just connected my Wi-Fi dongle now. All Wi-Fi dongles will not support. You have to carry one thing called alpha card. One live attack I'm showing you on my Wi-Fi network. Alpha card you can carry. Otherwise, TP-Link 722N version 2. All versions will not support again. TP-Link 722N version 2. This also will be very helpful to try. You can try DOS attack with the help of this one also. Yes. 4 steps to perform DOS attack on wireless network. You no need to know the password of the particular wireless network. You don't need to know. Okay. The first thing is get your target access point. I'm using TAP as target access point. TAP means target access point. Target access point, BSID and channel ID. This is one step. Before that, let me tell you. Before that, you have to set your Wi-Fi adapter in monitor mode. Set your Wi-Fi adapter in monitor mode. This is the first step. Second step, get your target access point BSSID and channel ID. Third step, set monitor mode in same channel of target access point. Last step, use air replay, AIREPLAYNG tool, release deauth packets. These are the 4 steps. Now we are going to see lively. I will target on my own network, so net will be disconnected. Okay, 4 steps. Pay attention. Within 5 minutes, you're going to learn how to perform DOS attack. There is no cure for this attack. 100%. There will be a risk for your network device. Okay, sir. Better share attendance link, sir. Those who wish to leave, let them leave, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay, sir. Sharing.
Because I don't like to see people like this.
Sharing, sir. Sharing.
Yeah, share them, ask them to leave, sir. We'll continue with your serious participants.
Okay, sir. Please continue, sir. I'm sharing.
Yes, I'm using one Linux operating system. You can use any Linux operating system to do it. I'm using Kali Linux operating system here. Are the same like in other sessions also, sir?
Yes, sir. Attendance is compulsory, so that's why they are asking.
Yeah, subject is more important than that, sir.
Yes, but for some, sir, I think attendance is required to get the certificate. No, certificate is important.
Yeah. So I'm showing you one important attack now. I just connected my Wi-Fi dongle to this Kali Linux I'm using. Generally, I do test multiple Pakistani websites. Let me open this terminal. Yes, 4 steps I told you, right? 4 steps. What's the first step? Set your Wi-Fi dongle in monitor mode. To do it, just use airmon-ng, airmon-ng space start space your Wi-Fi dongle name. Airmon-ng space start space your Wi-Fi dongle name. How to do it? Just type like this. Airmon-ng. You can take screenshots of this. You can take screenshots of this. Okay. Airmon-ng space start. But before starting, you have to know your Wi-Fi adapter name. If you want to know Wi-Fi adapter name, just type iwconfig. See here, it's showing WLAN 0. WLAN 0. That means my Wi-Fi adapter name is WLAN 0 here. Just type airmon-ng. 100% there is no fix for this particular attack. So if you just apply 4 commands, any Wi-Fi network, it will stop their operations. Got it? Airmon-ng space start space WLAN 0. Type here. Now your Wi-Fi network will be in monitor mode. So how to make it in monitor mode? Just type airmon-ng space start space WLAN 0. After this, what we have to do? Here, the name of this particular Wi-Fi LAN is, see here, WLAN 0 mon. Remember this word, WLAN 0 mon. Your second step is get your target access point BSS ID and channel ID. Get your target access point BSS ID and channel ID. How to get your BSS ID and channel ID? If you want to get your target access point BSS ID and channel ID, type like this: aerodump -ng space WLAN 0 mon. Aerodump. It's going to show us all the available access points as well as the clients. Both the things will be displayed to you. See here, these are the access points. These are the clients which are connected. That means these are your laptops, your mobile phones. These are Wi-Fi adapters. Now this is the Wi-Fi adapter which I have connected. Now let me log into the same with my data, mobile data. Okay, let me log in. If my network is disconnected, I cannot show you anything. So let me log into the same Zoom meeting. I'll show you continuously. Hold on. Yes, this is my target. Just give me a minute. Here I have the channel ID is 5 and this is the BSS ID. Just copy this BSS ID. This is my target's BSS ID and this is my channel ID. Now your third step is set your monitor mode adapter in same channel of target access point. Your third step like this: iwconfig space WLAN 0 channel. Last 5 minutes, pay attention. WLAN 0 space 5. iwconfig space WLAN 0 channel 5. It's going to capture all the, it's going to set in channel number 5. Your last step, air replay. AIREPLAY -ng space -TAUth space 0 for unlimited times until I hit Control C, it will act. 0 space paste your BSS ID -a space paste your BSS ID. This is my BSS ID. Copy, paste here, and I'm going to use WLAN 0 mon. Yes, before I hit enter, if I hit enter, I'll be disconnected to my Wi-Fi and I cannot see what I want to show. I cannot show you what I want to show you. So let me log in from my mobile phone. Hold on, just give me a minute and let me log in from my mobile phone. Instead of my home Wi-Fi, I'll use data. Okay.
Recording in progress.
Yes. Let me switch on my camera also. Hope you're able to see. I'm going to hit enter now. My net will be disconnected. Hope I'm disconnected. Hello.
You are connected, sir.
Hello. Now I got connected back, right?
Yeah.
Now a few seconds back, for 5 seconds, I got disconnected and I just stopped it. Let me, okay, let me show you in this way. I'll keep on typing some number. Okay. See here. Let me open stopper. Stopwatch. Yes. Hope you're able to see seconds perfectly, right? Now I just connected perfectly. Now what I'll do is I'll repeat the same command. Get back. Hello. Am I connected back now?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So for a few seconds, it will be disconnected until I hit Control C. It will be disconnected mode only. When I hit Control C, it will connect back. So just 4 commands are enough to stop any network. Okay. So this is the command. Let me clear all these things. Yeah, this is the command. You can try. You can take screenshots, and we'll wind up session now. Sir, we'll go with Q&A, then we'll wind up.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
People are too much interested, sir. That's why it's better to wind up. Too much interested. Email going on. We cannot discuss email part. We'll have some Q&A. We'll wind up the morning session. Yeah, Pandey sir, everything is available in Google, sir. Everything is in a distance of a search. Everything is in a distance of a search. So I'll share some resources to you if you want. Just remember some of the resources like governmentsecurity.org. Governmentsecurity.org is the one website. Second website, Pentester Academy. Pentester Academy is the second website. Third website, you can try with Offensive Security. That's also a very good website. Offensive Security. Yeah, welcome, sir. Parmesh, sir. Offensive Security. Next website, you can also try with Portswigger. That's BubSuite tool itself. If you want to learn web application pen testing, you can try with OWASP, OWASP, Open Web Application Security Project. And everything is at distance of a search. Whatever the commands you search, everything will be available. Plenty of YouTube channels are there. We're in a era of information. So most of the things are available in just a search distance.
Hello, sir.
Yes, next question.
So can you please repeat the first 2 names of a website?
First 2 names, one is Pentester Academy. Another one is Offensive Security.
So government website, which one you said?
Offensive Security, Pentester Academy. Other one is governmentsecurity.org. Governmentsecurity.org.
Thank you.
Also search for CERT, CERT. CERT. Almost every country's CERT is important. CERT, CERT information.
Sir, any YouTube channel you will suggest?
Plenty of YouTube channels are there. Just search with the Pentester Academy is fine. Sir,
Sir, I'm Shanmuga. Purely information.
Madam, your voice is breaking, madam. Shanmugh, madam. Madam, your voice is breaking. We're unable to hear anything, madam. Madam, your voice is breaking. Your question is not clear.
Sir, apart from the Pen Tester Academy, is there any YouTube channel apart from this?
Plenty of channels are there. Try Hackney, try with that.
You don't Sir, is it audible now? I have one doubt.
Yes, madam. Tell me.
Yes, sir. It is like this is from the hackathon statement, sir. So my student was interested. I didn't know the solution, so I was just thinking about it. I think you'll be the right person, sir. It is like they are asking to. It is for taking data from the suspect's Facebook account. So if it is private information, also they want to take it. So I don't think it is possible, right, sir? Because scraping public information, it is possible, but it is for the target suspect is terrorist. So for them, is it possible, sir? Something like that?
Yes, yes. If we feel at them as a suspect of terrorism activities, 100% Facebook will give us. Not an issue. It's not for public.
Okay, so
Facebook
that
itself
too
will give
from
to
the
army.
government sector only,
Yes, from
the data
government
has
for
to.
army. Yes, for army they are giving, not for police. For police they don't give.
Okay. Okay,
For
and if
army they will give.
suppose we try to do something like a white hat hacking, the students want
No.
to do something that is not allowed. No, sir, there's nothing like
Some
that.
people, yeah, some people already hacked into Facebook, but see, it's not possible for everyone.
Okay, okay, sir.
They have to
Okay,
find
sir.
some sort of vulnerabilities of the Facebook.
Okay.
Then only it's possible.
Okay, sir.
Of course,
Thank you, sir.
military having some confidential information, they can get it, not an issue. But for police, it's not the case.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
The
welcome,
session was very informative, sir. It was interesting. After a long time, I'm seeing live sessions like this. It is really good, sir.
Thank you, madam. Actually, we
Thank you.
missed 2 more topics.
Thank you, sir. It was really nice.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Welcome.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Sir, actually, if I got a certificate from OSCP, so what is the future scope for in cyber related job in India?
Yes, sir. As of now, jobs are very less for cyber security as of now. But just open one particular website. I'll share with you. 1 second. It's glassdoor.com. Just go to the website called glassdoor.com.
Okay.
In that website, you can figure out what companies are looking for this specific certifications.
Okay.
They'll announce OSCP is mandatory. They'll announce EC Council certificate is mandatory. Like that, you can figure out the companies what they're looking for.
Okay, sir.
OSCP is very good certification as of now. So just go to Glassdoor and figure out the companies, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
And sir, any other opportunity like foreign or other countries like USA or Australia for pen tester jobs?
Yes, sir. For pen testing jobs, I don't think you directly take from here unless you prove. Better do one thing, sir. Bug bounty programs are available. If those companies are allowing bug bounty programs, you prove yourself in bug bounty programs so that they will hire you.
Okay, sir.
Got it? You have to prove. You have to be active in various forums and you have to prove.
Okay, sir. Actually, certification doesn't matter.
It matters sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. But most of the time, first certificates are the gateways actually. For any interview or for any company, certifications are like gateways. Once you get into that through that particular gate, then your knowledge matters. Knowledge as well as certificate both matter.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Participants, please unmute yourself and ask the questions.
Anybody else? Any question?
Hello, sir.
How?
Yeah, one by one, you please ask.
Okay, so could get your contact like LinkedIn or something to
You
get
can
in touch
search
with
with
you?
my name, sir. Sai Satish.
Okay, sir.
Sai Satish in LinkedIn or Facebook. Yes, next question.
Sir, how CAPTCHA will prevent in these attacks?
Capture
How
purpose
it will work?
capture purpose is to identify the bots and humans. When there is a special captcha called reCAPTCHA from Google, reCAPTCHA, a kind of captcha The name is reCAPTCHA. One of the fantastic things. If you keep on sending more number of requests from the same IP address from the same browser, then it will identify something suspicious. It will create a kind of image where only humans can detect that particular image. Robots cannot understand that image. I'm not just talking about OCR. It will give you different kind of images. You have to identify what is the content of that image also. So where most of the bots will fail. So the reCAPTCHA purpose is to identify the bots and humans, to differentiate them. Got it?
Sir, I have a doubt. The CSRF is brokeable?
Which one? CSRF, cross-site request forgery.
Yes, yes.
Cross-site script. What's your question exactly? CSRF is?
Yes, yes. Whether it is site is HTTPS or not, anything, but we are not using CSRF cross-site. How is it possible? Can broke?
CSRF is completely different from HTTP and HTTPS. HTTPS main difference is encrypting your traffic or whether you're not encrypting your traffic. CSRF means it's a kind of cross-site request forgery. Let me tell you what happened in one particular case. If you open my website, your Facebook account will be blocked. Let me tell you. If Facebook is having CSRF vulnerability, if you open my website, what I'll do is I will keep on sending bunch of requests from my website with your cookie to Facebook. Let me repeat it. What is this cross-site request forgery? That means we are sending some requests from cross-site. Here, what happens is if you open my website, if you already logged into Facebook, without your knowledge, you already logged into Facebook, right? So what I'll do is I will keep on sending bunch of requests on behalf of you. What Facebook will think, since Mr. Vignesh is sending bunch of requests, it is not from a real human. It is from some bot. So I have to block a bot. At that time, your account will be blocked. So this request found by one of my students, Mr. Harshavardhan, he got around 5 lakh rupees for finding this particular bug, CSRF, cross-site request forgery. HTTPS or HTTP doesn't matter for this. HTTPS comes to the place whether the traffic between the client and the server is getting encrypted or not. So that's the main agenda of this encryption. Otherwise, it's not. Got it?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Thank
you. Thank you so much.
This is Dinesh Kuteta from Government Engineering College, Ajmer, Rajasthan. Sir,
Dinesh, 1 minute. I'm on a call. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Yes, one minute.
Sanjit sir, Mangesh.
Yes.
Sir, can we have a recording of this session?
Yeah, I will share.
Okay, thank you.
So I hope all of you have marked your attendance. I will share. Don't worry about the attendance. I will share.
Sir, I haven't marked, sir.
Yeah,
So
mark
please
it.
share.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm not able to see.
I will share. Just 1 second.
Yes.
Yes, I'm back. Sorry, Dinesh, what's your question?
Sir, basically, I am pursuing my research in the field of fuzzing, as I also asked the question earlier also.
Okay.
Could you suggest some good resources which related with the operating system kernel level fuzzing?
I have not fuzzed kernel level files yet. Normal applications like Apache have tried, but not tested with kernel level files yet.
Okay.
But you may find some resources in security YouTube channel related to fuzzers in exploitation development. Just try with that. I have not tried with kernel level files. I tried only with normal applications like Apache. web
Can I
servers.
contact you further in future for regarding the guidance?
No, generally I don't respond. I don't respond.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Satish sir.
Yes, sir. Tell
This
me.
is Muralidhar again.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Coming with
sir,
new website.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Where is my 2 lakhs, sir?
we'll give, sir.
Okay, fine.
Sir, my point here is, sir, most of the SSL certificates.
Yeah.
Most of the certificates are crashing, or are they not updating? I have seen most of the government
People
websites.
are not updating. Yeah, people are not updating them because people have to invest around 3,500 or 4,000 for SSL certificate, and they don't know where to get free certificates. So every year their domain is 1,000 rupees, but SSL certificate is 3,500 rupees. They're unable to pay. They're not updating it. How many of you want to get? Do you want to know? Yeah. Do you want to know how to get free certificates?
Yeah.
Free SSL certificates.
Please.
Okay.
Sir?
Just go to the website called Let's Encrypt. Let's Encrypt. Yeah, LETS Encrypt. If you own a website, you will get for free of cost. You don't need to pay 3,500 or 4,000 rupees for SSL.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
But why do most even sir, sorry, sir.
Yeah, for giving this tip, you have to pay 4,000 rupees. Okay. 2,04,000.
So total 2,04,000.
Yeah,
Okay,
2,04,000 rupees is the.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, one more doubt. I have
Yeah.
said that free of cost of SSL certification.
Which one?
What is the maximum period for a cycle to update for free?
Actually, they will give for 1 year. They will give for 1 year.
Okay.
Let's Encrypt. They will give for 4 months with a simple command, dry run, DRYREN. With the help of simple run, you can extend your certificate. Not an issue. They don't give for lifetime. 1 year is a validity.
And because I have using one is expire. We are giving only 3 months.
Yeah, after that, just that's a
sites,
command I told you, right?
least
Dry
1
run. Dry
Yes,
run.
yes,
Just
yes.
type this command before that certificate. It will be extended.
Okay.
For lifetime,
Okay.
you can extend.
But I
Not
can
an issue.
continue
Let's
with this
Encrypt.
one.
I'm using Let's Encrypt from
Yeah.
past 3 years.
Okay. Okay.
Just you can run it, no
Okay.
problem.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, thank you all participants for joining today's session. Over to you, Sanjit, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sai Satish, for providing hands-on training on how to hack website and networks. I know it's a short session, but many 2-3 students are there in this talk, so they asked me to conduct one more session on, especially on ethical hacking. So I will contact you again. And
sure, sir.
Yeah. And thank you, Muralidhar, also for allowing you to hack his website.
My pleasure, sir.
Thank you. Okay, so thank you, Sai, once again for sharing your knowledge with the participants. Thank you, one and all. With this, I close this session, and I request all the participants to join back at 1:45. We will have another session on advanced persistent threats. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you. Bye all.
Bye.
Thank you.
And promotes